d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, d5, knight c3, bishop e7, bishop f4, castle kingside, e3, knight b d7, c5, c6, h3, b6, b4, a5, a3, h6, bishop d3, bishop a6, castle kingside, queen c8, knight a4, queen b7, queen c2, bishop takes d3, queen takes d3, knight e4, rook fb1, a takes b4, a takes b4, b5, knight c3, f5, knight e2, bishop f6, knight e5, knight g5, knight takes d7, queen takes d7, knight c1, knight f7, queen c3, rook fe8, knight d3, queen b7, rook b3, rook a4, rook takes a4, b takes a4, rook a3, queen b5, queen c2, rook a8, bishop c7, bishop d8, bishop a5, bishop f6, f4, g5, g3, h5, queen takes a4, queen takes a4, rook takes a4, h4, g takes h4, g takes f4, knight takes f4, e5, knight g6, e takes d4, e takes d4, bishop takes d4, check, king f1, bishop f6, rook a2, king h7, h5, knight g5, knight f4, knight e4, knight d3, bishop d4, rook g2, f4, knight takes f4, rook f8, bishop c7, rook f7, King E2. Bishop C3. Knight E6. Bishop takes B4. Bishop D6. Bishop C3. Knight G5. Check. Knight takes G5. Rook takes G5. Bishop B4. Rook G4. Rook B7. King D3. Rook B5. King D4. Bishop A3. Rook G6. Rook B3. King E5. Rook takes H3. King E6. Rook takes H5. Rook G3. Bishop B4. King D7. D4. King takes C6. Rook F5. Rook D3. Bishop C3. King D7. Bishop B4. King C6. Bishop C3. Rook G3. Bishop B4. King B5. Bishop E1. Rook H3. Check. King G6. King C4. Bishop A5. King takes D4. King F7. Rook H7. Check. King F6. King E4. Rook F1. King D5. Rook D1. Check. King C6. Bishop B4. Rook H4. Bishop A3. Rook H3. Bishop B4. Rook B3. Rook D4. King B5. Bishop takes C5. King takes C5. Rook D1. Rook E3. Rook C1. Check. King D5. Rook D1. Check. King C6. King F5. Rook F3. Check. King E4. Rook F4. Check. King E3. Rook H4. King F3. King C5. King E3. Bishop E5. Rook D8. Bishop D6. Rook A8. King D5. Rook A5,
check,
Bishop C5,
check,
King F3, Rook C4, Rook B5, King E5, Rook B8, Rook C2, Rook E8,
check,
King F5, Rook C8, Rook C3,
check,
King E2, King E4, Rook E8,
check,
King F4, Rook D8, Rook H3, Rook E8, Bishop D4, King D2, Bishop E5, King C2, King E4, Rook D8, Rook C3,
check,
King D2, Rook B3, Rook C8, Rook H3, King C2, Rook H2,
check,
King B3, Rook B2,
check,
King A3, Rook B7, Rook E8, King D5, Rook C8, Bishop C7, Rook H8, Bishop D6,
check,
King A2, King C4, Rook C8,
check,